Protecting the house from the elements.
Exactly. And in this case, the house is your hair.
So the cuticle is that outer layer shielding the inner layers from damage.
Yeah, whether it's from heat styling, brushing, or just like environmental
And
factors.
that's why using a good conditioner is so important.
How so?
It helps to smooth down those shingles, keeping the cuticle sealed and protecting the hair shaft.
Gotcha. Okay. Next up, we have the cortex.
The backbone of the hair.
Yeah, it's responsible for strength, color, elasticity.
And it's also where things like hair dye do their thing.
Really?
Yeah, they actually alter the pigment molecules within the cortex.
Fascinating. And lastly, we have the medulla.
The innermost layer, sometimes called the marrow,
And what does the medulla do?
it influences hair thickness.
So some people have more prominent medullas than others.
Right, and that can contribute to that feeling of fullness and volume.
Interesting. Okay, so from the inside out, each layer plays a crucial role.
Definitely.
All right, now let's talk about curl factor. Like, how does our hair end up straight, curly, or somewhere in between?
It all comes down to the shape of the hair follicle.
So like genetics.
Exactly. Imagine a rubber band stretching.
Okay, I'm visualizing.
A round follicle produces straight hair just like the rubber band stays straight.
Makes sense.
But a flatter follicle leads to curlier hair, just like the rubber band curls up when flattened.
Oh, I love that analogy. That's so clear.
And the source also mentions a blog called All Shades Covered.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
It's a great resource for understanding different curl types. So if you're curious about your own curl pattern,
Yeah, if we check it out.
it can help you figure out how to best care for your specific hair type.
All right, speaking of care, let's not forget about the scalp.
Oh yes, scalp health is super important.
Like just as important as the hair itself.
I'd say, so think of your scalp as the soil where your hair grows.
Healthy soil, healthy plants, healthy hair.
Exactly. And our sebaceous glands are key here.
What do they do?
They produce natural oil called sebum, which provides shine and protection.
But different hair types have different oil production needs, right?
Absolutely. So if you have more open follicles, your hair tends to be oilier.
So you might need to shampoo more often.
Right. But with flatter follicles, that oil has a harder time traveling down the curved hair shaft.
Interesting. So you might actually need to shampoo less?
Yeah, and use more moisturizing products.
And I imagine this is especially true for Afro-American hair types.
Definitely the curlier texture can make it more prone to dryness, so finding the right products and techniques.
Yeah, for your specific hair type is crucial.
It can make a huge difference in maintaining a healthy scalp and preventing issues like dryness irritation, even hair loss.
Okay, so as we wrap up here, I'm curious, thinking about your own hair type and concerns.
Yeah.
What one thing from this deep dive are you going to change in your hair care routine?
That's a good question. I think for me, it's really about remembering that healthy hair is a journey, not a destination.
So true.
And it all starts with understanding your hair's unique needs.
Love it. So pay attention to what your hair is telling you.
And don't be afraid to experiment until you find what works best for you.
Awesome advice. And of course, check out the resources we mentioned, Dr. Axe's chart, the All Shades Covered blog.
They're full of great info.
All right, folks, that's a wrap on another deep dive.
Until next time, keep those hair follicles happy and healthy.
And remember, healthy hair starts from within.
And a little TLC never hurts.
See ya.
Bye.